Ready to start? Okay.
Recording.
All right, perfect. All right, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. It's 5:31 and we have no visitors, so everyone stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Be seated. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda. I'll move to approve the agenda.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to enter into executive session.
We'll move to enter into executive session per Idaho Code 74-206-1A and B.
A second.
Hearing a motion and a second, we need a roll call vote.
Trustee Cooney?
Yes.
Trustee
Yes.
Jones? Trustee Bain?
Yes.
Chair Thompson?
Yes,
Vice Chair Grissom?
Yes.
Okay.
we're now in executive session. Okay, so we've come out of executive session and there are no actionable items at this time. No actions need to be taken. So we're going to move into discussion. And let's see here. All right. So, is there, yes, please unlock the doors.
Sorry about that.
Oops, there we go. Okay. All right, so I just sent all of you an email that I received today from Miss Arnold, Lisa Arnold. She called me because she had received a request from a senior at Timberlake, and it was regarding approval of a play. And what she asked was, is a play curriculum? I said that's a board question, and she said she kind of thought that it was. However, you know, we don't approve the music for band or concert for choir. So in this email, it says, my name is Pfeiffer Bernhardt. I am a senior at Timberlake High School. I'm very involved in all of the performing arts here at THS, and I entered my senior year with the expectation of directing a drama production, as seniors have every year. Last spring, I presented Mr. Eberlin with the script for Coraline, the musical. I set my intent on directing. He approved the script, and our newest acting teacher was hired knowing that this was in the works. We've been set on this since the beginning of the year. I've even discussed it informally with school board members and the superintendent. I know that there is an upcoming school board meeting this month, and I was curious if the approval could be rushed in order for this production to remain on schedule. The meeting in April would push us too close to our performance nights before purchasing the materials we need for the production. Once the show is approved by the board, we will still have to communicate back and forth with faculty and the licensing company and have them mail our materials to us from New York. This is a very unclear time process, so the sooner we have a clear answer, the better. The materials we purchase for band and choir performances do not pass through the board, and clarification on why this process is different for acting would be appreciated. Our acting class has gone through 5 teachers in the past 4 years. I was hoping that this could be the year we bring all our persistent efforts into fruition, and I hope something can be worked out for us. If there is anything I can do to assist this process, please let me know. Warm regards. Now, when Lisa brought this to me, she also clarified that when the new acting teacher came on board, she thought that the play had already gone through the approval processes. She didn't know that it hadn't. And so now here we are down to the wire. the kids are trying to move forward, and to my knowledge, the board has never approved a drama production or a musical or anything of that sort. Lisa did state that her concern is, you know, she has no problem bringing it to the board, but we don't have the 2-week time for parent approval and all of that. And then, you know, I said, well, I know Lakeland High is doing a Good Man Charlie Brown, and we didn't approve that. And she said, well, it's a circulated resource from the past. I said, I know, but
We still didn't approve
we
it
didn't
in the
approve it,
actual
yeah.
formal approval
So,
process.
right, so what I think bears discussion is, are we to be approving plays and drama productions and whatnot? And if we are, then why are we not also approving music, lyrical music specifically? Or do we just say that's outside of the purview of curriculum, instructional material, or do we do a one-off situation so that THS can proceed, these seniors can proceed, to make sure their production goes off without a hitch, they get their materials, they can do their performance. I mean, we need to talk about this so that we have the precedent set and we can be consistent and make sure that it happens. So I did tell Lisa I would bring it before the board tonight because we have a meeting next week, and if we can help the graduating class in the arts department, I think that merits.
Well, being that this is presented as a senior project, I think that in itself merits an emergency approval,
Okay.
right? Because they're not gonna be back, and they are stating he's a senior, they've been working hard on this.
They believed it that it was already.
Right, yeah.
They did their
Yeah,
due
yeah.
diligence
Right.
last year for this year, and
Mhm.
somehow either the ball got dropped or no one knew that the ball was in motion because, like I said, we've never approved a play. So
Right.
we need to consider if
Well,
that's
I-
even
I guess my take on it is, you know, he went through the proper steps.
Yeah,
and
correct.
Presenting it to the principal.
Yep.
Principal took a look at it and approved it. I know I'm going to trust the principal's judgment unless I know otherwise.
Mhm.
And so I don't have any problem with him moving forward.
okay.
Yeah, I would be in the same line for this instance,
Okay.
you know.
I move that we allow Pfeiffer to move forward with the Coraline musical
I'll
at
second that.
THS.
Hearing a motion, what's that?
It was considered a discussion item.
And then
With
we have
possible
action
if
afterwards.
that's-
Yeah,
Thank you.
I put that there for a reason. So, we have a motion and a second. Do you need clarification of that motion, Madam Clerk?
Who was the second?
Ramona,
Thank you.
all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries.
Can I ask a clarification question?
Yep.
Is there a procedure that needs to be put in place for approval of plays, or is this a one-off
Well, it is
situation?
it is curriculum by definition, because it's used in the class in order to instruct the class of these things. So it is audio, visual, media, I mean, it's all listed under the definition of curriculum. So it should follow the same process as all curriculum. It should all come, just like we've done with the other stuff, come before the board, the parents, the community, whomever should have the ability to review and give input on it. So it's just a piece, as we reestablish the process, it's just a piece that needs to be added.
I'll make sure that that's clear in the notes.
Okay, well, that is the final item on the agenda. Is there anything else that needs to be brought up for discussion?
I don't have anything.
Right, then, meeting adjourned at 6:52.